Guys, me back again for another video review, and this time I'm going to review the super best Henshin Belto DX Decade Drive from Kamen Rider Decade. It says up here, if I can, it says super best Henshin belt. Nice picture of Decade there. Belt comes with 20 cards. It comes with 10 extra than the original. On the top it has Decade, Kiva, Deno, Kabuto, Hibiki, Blade, Faiz, Ryuki, Agito and Kuga there. And on the bottom shows you it has the final attack ride Decade, final form ride for Kiva, Deno, Kabuto, Hibiki, Blade, Faiz, Ryuki, Agito, and if I can get it in the shot. Sorry, little pieces of meat irritate me. And Kuga. And on the side here, it shows you the contents of the box on it. Decade and all 10 of the Heisei riders at that time. Kuga through to Kiva. On the other side, just plain Decade fight with the content. The back of the box has just the information of how to use it. Everything that comes with the box. That's that. And this comes with a few set of pieces. This piece, which is the part that makes the sounds, each AAA battery in the ear. And this is the main part, which also has the clip here, which I'll just clip on. I'll clip it there. Has Decade up there, green, red, and blue, blue, red, and green. There, just the strap looks like the Deno strap reused. As I said, I used elastic to modify my belt, so that's that. I'll just clip that on, and I'll turn that on afterwards. After we look at all the cards. Here's the 20 cards that it comes with. So we have Decade, Kiva, Deno, Kabuto, Hibiki, Blade, Faiz, Ryuki, Agito, and Kuga. These 10 cards came in the original deck driver. Here's what's new in this set. The final attack ride Decade, the final form ride for Kiva, Deno, Kabuto, Hibiki, Blade, Faiz, Ryuki, Agito, and Kuga. And all these cards are plastic. A very thin plastic, not normal cards. Unlike the original set, the DX K driver. So turn on, there's a switch there. That goes up, you just pull these apart. We'll just do Decade's main Henshin. Again, makes noise as so far. So, and I forgot to mention here, it has Kuga, Agito, Ryuki, Faiz, Blade, Hibiki, Kabuto, Deno, and Kiva on the actual deck driver itself. You can see the Decade logo in there. And that's Decades. Then we'll just do it in a way that it works. So we'll just go from Kuga through to Kiva. Just so, if you've watched Decade, you know the first world they went to was Kuga's world. So Kuga, Henshin. It's a short. This sounds like it. If I'm not mistaken, it's a shortened down version of the mighty form for Kuga. And then Sugar, here's Agito with his things out like he's about to do the rider kick. So Agito. The same thing, it sounds like it's a shortened version of the Agito Henshin. So next we have Ryuki. Or, if you know him by his American counterpart, Dragon Knight. Henshin. Because the Ryuki Henshin was so short to begin with, it just stuck with the same sound of what happened. Five, standing by. I'm actually grateful that came up. That tells you it didn't scan the cards you've just put in, so... Henshin. And if you've ever seen 5, you know what that means. Well, really, if you've ever seen anything before Decade, you know what these... his blade. Ace. Was... So, yeah. And if you've seen my Hibiki change review, you may recognize this sound. Yes, it's a shortened down version of the change. So Kabuto, cast off form, not put on form. He's changed Beetle. And it has Zector in there, that's good. So, what in the show, the way it would work is Decade would henshin into Kabuto, yes, but he would turn into his cast-off form, not his put-on form. Then we have Deno. So if you've seen my Deno belt review, you know what, this is a shortened down version of his sword form change. So that's the shortened down version of the Deno Henshin. So here's Kiva. Probably one of the seasons that were actually quite good. More better than others. Because some seasons were not that good to me, but oh well. So that's the shortened down version of the Kiva Henshin with Kivato. That was all 9 of the Heisei Riders with Decade. So that's all 10 cards. Now we're getting on to the extras, which is the finals. So we'll just go backwards this time. So here's Decade's Final Attack Raido. Final Attack Raido. In a way, it stuttered on the Decade. So now we're on to the final form rides. So here's the Kiva Arrow. Here's Deno Momotaro's Imagine, or Imagine. You know Momotaros if you've seen my Deno review. So what would happen here is Deno's sword form would turn into Momotaros. And here's Kabuto and his Zector. I don't know what this one is, but what I like to do is say it's his Hibiki disc animal. Because it if you pay attention to the box on my Hibiki review, it looks like the disc animal of the disc animal 1. And the one that finds me kind of funny, the blade, because blade turns into a blade. That's what I don't think it's that. It's probably not that funny, but I just find it a bit amusing. Oops. The Fize Blaster. Ryuki Dreadrider. Now here are two I don't know. The Agito one and the Kabuto one. Not Kabuto, Kuga. So I'll just do this one. And the one thing I forgot to mention is you can put the cards in still, but it recognises it, and it recognises it's taken out, but it's not going in. So that is the entire set of Decade Super Best Tension Belt Series. But one thing I feel I must do. Henshin. There we go. I wanted to do that just because it's the Decade belt. So this has been my video review for the Super Best Tension Belt Series Deca Driver. It is basically the exact same toy as all of the Super Bests are, just with 20 cards instead of 10, and the cards are just plastic. So that's everything. So this has been McDonald's LJ, sign out.